All right, let's talk about the American Pit Bull Terrier. But for a minute, I want you to forget what you think you know. Today, we're diving deep into an event that really showcases the breed's true purpose and heritage, the ADBA Top Dog Athletic event. This isn't your average dog show, not by a long shot. It's a real testament to raw, functional athleticism. You know, the American Dog Breeders Association puts it perfectly with this one phrase, a heritage-driven athletic triathlon. That tells you everything, right? This event isn't about pretty poses or fancy haircuts. It's a seriously demanding test, and it's designed to honor the very essence of what this breed was built for. So, what is the Top Dog event at its core? Well, think of it as an officially sanctioned, standardized test that's laser-focused on total athleticism and a stable temperament. It's kind of like a quality control check, you know? It evaluates the physical power, the mental grit, and the solid structure that really defined the original, working American Pit Bull Terrier. Now, to measure that total athleticism, the event is structured as a pretty intense three-part canine triathlon. Each stage is specifically designed to challenge a completely different aspect of the dog's ability, really pushing them to show what they're made of. First up, the treadmill race. And let me tell you, this is not the kind of machine you'd find at your local gym. These are specialized, self-powered slat or carpet mills. So it's a pure test of endurance and mental focus, because the only thing making that belt move is the dog's own power and will to run. Sure, it's obviously a test of cardiovascular conditioning, but honestly, it's so much more than that. The race shows you a dog's natural rhythm, its drive to keep pushing even when it gets tired, and maybe the most important thing, that deep level of trust and communication it has with its handler. Okay, next up is probably the most explosive event of the entire day, the wall climb. You have dogs literally launching themselves up a vertical wall to grab a lure at the very top. It is an absolutely breathtaking display of raw canine power. It's incredible to watch. This event is just a fantastic way to see the breed's ideal structure in action. It's all about that explosive power coming from the hindquarters combined with a super tenacious grip and just pure confidence. This is where you really see the agility and the incredible athleticism of a well-bred APBT. For the final event, things get a little interesting. Depending on the club that's hosting, competitors will face one of two different challenges, either a drag sprint or lure course. But don't worry, both are designed to showcase the dog's amazing drive. So, you've got two options for the finale. The drag sprint is just this pure burst of power, a real test of raw strength and determination over a short distance. The lure course, on the other hand, is all about agility and explosive acceleration, as the dog has to track a moving target with intense focus. Either way, it's a thrilling end to the competition. We've seen the three really demanding events, but how in the world do you crown a single champion from all that action? Well, it all comes down to a very clever scoring system. The ADBA uses a really straightforward point system. Dogs get points based on where they place in each event, and then those scores are all added up. Now, this is the key. The whole system is designed to reward consistency. It's not enough to be a specialist in just one thing. The dog that wins has to be the most well-rounded, versatile athlete out there. And of course, there are strict rules to make sure everything's fair and transparent. All the dogs have to be ADBA registered, they need to be at least 9 months old, and the event has to be advertised publicly. And this isn't just red tape. This structure is what makes it a legitimate test that's all about preserving the integrity of the breed. So, this brings us to the big picture. Because this event is so much more than just a race or a climb. It actually serves a really vital purpose for the American Pit Bull Terrier and for the whole community that loves the breed. I think the most important thing is that the Top Dog event is a direct, living link to the breed's athletic heritage. It showcases the APBT just as it was meant to be, a balanced, driven, and stable working dog. And that's a far cry from the negative stereotypes you so often hear about. And another huge point is that it provides a modern, ethical, and really positive outlet for the breed's natural abilities. It's a performance test that lets these dogs do what they were bred to do, but in a totally safe and responsible environment. Just think about the traits the original APBT was valued for: strength, agility, endurance, determination, and also a really trainable human social temperament. Events like Top Dog are so crucial because they keep all of these historic qualities alive, and they celebrate them in a public, family-friendly way. And finally, you can't forget about the community. These events forge such a strong bond between people.
They bring owners and enthusiasts together, not just to compete, but to educate the public, to promote responsible ownership, and to work together to protect the future of this incredible breed.
So, all of this leaves us with a really critical question to think about. In a world of changing perceptions and misinformation, how can purpose driven sports like this one truly protect a breed's heritage and secure its future? It's a powerful idea. Thanks so much for joining me.